Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Thursday, so I just want to show you something. It's a very, very good system, guys. And this system is quite cheap because it's only, just listen, it's only $35. And actually, it's limited because next week the price is going to be up. So, what's really happening here is just look at the system. The system is going to tell you where to sell. You can see that, and also it's going to indicate to show you that this area is a resistant and this area it's a support, and you're supposed to buy around this area. So I just sold but I was late. I took the trade after I saw this arrow to show me that there is a sell. Then now I can see I'm in a very small profit because the account that I'm using here, it doesn't really, on NASDAQ, it doesn't really go that much. The value is quite small, even if you use a bigger lot size, but the profit is too small. But it's something. It's something. Just look what happened here, even if maybe you were around this area. So you can do so many things with this system. Let me just show you. I know I'm taking your time actually on the analysis side, but I just want to show you how this thing works. It's way too perfect. If you just want very, very few lines, you can do something like that. If you want to see what's really happening on a 4-hour time frame, you can combine those things at once. Here we are on a 4-hour time frame. You can see that you were supposed to buy around these areas. These are the lows, these are the highs, you can see. Then it's quite easy. You can change these time frames whenever you want, and it will just show you what's really happening. And it's only one system which can do all these things. Just look, now I'm eating. I think the profit is still going to go to the, like, I think the profit is going to be, I have to get out around this area, or maybe from this area I have to lock my profit. So actually this is TP, like TP2. So if you want the system, you know what to do. Just contact me. WhatsApp me. Is only $35 at the moment. I think from next week it has to be like $150. Thank you very much. Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. Oh, I also sent that signal. Do you see? I sent that signal in the group. But let's start with US oil. So what do we see on US oil, guys? US oil yesterday did give us some crazy sell-off, and now we see that the market is back around this area as sort of a support area. Unfortunately, I did not send this signal because I think I was a bit late the time I was sending NASDAQ signal. But I think from this area, I think this thing can reach, I think 130. From this area, it can still reach 130. So I think we were supposed to have something like this, because if we buy it, or if we place the order around the middle, it's going to be difficult for us to place the stop loss. So it means our stop loss is going to be far, whereas you place your order here. So for the market to reach this area is crazy, way too crazy. So that's why I say I did not send the trade. But what we see is the market is still on bullish, guys. Don't get twisted, and when you see the market try to do something like this and think maybe the market is going to go to the lower side. But what I had yesterday, I had the president of Ukraine. I think maybe they were just communicating about whatever that is happening between Ukraine and Russia. I think maybe if they have a solution for that as quick as possible, yes, maybe we might see the market going lower, because I think the other countries or European countries, I don't think they will continue with sanction on maybe oil if they reach their agreement. But if not, it means we might see the market going crazy high. Simple as that. But at the moment, what I see is, if you want to sell, we can say we have a resistance around this area, sorry, a support area. which we can say, you know what, if the market maybe keeps selling, we can, if the market keeps selling, let me reduce this. If the market keeps selling, we can, let me just do it like this. If the market keeps selling, we can only sell when the market maybe breaks this support area. I have to make it to look very strong like this. Let's make it dotted, yeah, something like that. So it's going to be something like this. So if only when the market is going to break this support area. Why? Because this support area is pushing the market to the upside. So it means if the market is going to say, you know what, now I'm tired of going up, I just need to break this area, then I need to go to the lowest side. So that it means, yes, if it's going to be like that, we might see the market doing what? Going to the lower side, and you say around this area, you can say it's time to do what? To sell. But at the moment, we're still on that bullish momentum, and unfortunately, I did not send this signal, and I can see it's going very nicely. But we don't chase the market. We don't really do that. So if we missed something, it's fine. Tomorrow is still another day. So let's move straight to the next one, which is US30. So US30 is also selling off. I'm hoping that my NASDAQ profits are getting deeper and deeper. But what do we see here on the system? The system is going to tell you exactly what the stuff that I'm trying to show you here is going to show you, and it's going to even show you the stuff that's going to happen on a bit smaller time frame, right? So like this area on a 4-hour time frame, daily stuff like that is going to show you those resistance and support area, and here it's going to show you those arrows to show you that it's time to sell. Here is going to show you that it's time to buy. So actually, you no longer do the analysis. It's helping. It's also helping me on my side, because sometimes I don't have enough time to analyze, you see. So what's really happening is, around this area, we can see that the market reached some sort of an area where it was just a weak, very, very weak resistance. But we see that since the market is still on bearish, we can see that the market is respecting that, and now the market is going to the lower side. What we can say is, actually, the market is still consolidating between this resistance and support area. So I hope you understand that. So what can you do? I've been preaching about this. What you can do at the moment is, don't forget that even if maybe we take these buys, if we take this buy positions here, that doesn't mean that the market changed the direction. Actually, the market is still on that bearish momentum, and it's quite strong. It's way, way too strong, actually. So it means we should be careful when we do it, when we buy, because the market is still on bearish momentum. So you should be like extra careful. Just hit and run. Hit and run is like you place an order. You don't hold that. You don't hold it for a longer time. Then you get out after very quick. As long as you make profit, you just get out very quick. So here is the resistance. You can see that the resistance is still pushing the market to the lowest side. Simple as that. So I think you can understand what's really happening. I'm still expecting the market to reach this area and maybe break that, but we will see what's really happening. At the moment, the target is around this area, where if you sold it around this area, then we expect it to do it, to go lower again. But what can you do? The best thing that you can do is to hold if you're already in the position. So let's move to the next one. I'm very fast, guys, because I need to make this video very, 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 very short. What's really happening? Okay, now we are on NASDAQ 100. So on NASDAQ 100, this one, I did the analysis before, but when I checked the system told me, you know what, Kenzo, it's your time to sell. I wasn't sure about this resistance. I did draw that, but it wasn't that strong. But the system confirmed that with me. Remember, the system is not there to replace you. The system is just there to help you to have extra information on the chart. Sometimes we can't see clearly what's really happening, but the system or the AI can see exactly what's really happening. It's not the robot, is not going to trade for you anyways. But what we see is we can still see that the market is still respecting this strong bearish momentum, right? So it means what we can do is let's find these points where we can do what, where we can continue selling, these points where we can just what, continue selling, because the market is moving to the lower side. Yes, we did buy around this area, but we did not forget that this is on a bearish momentum, and what we expected to do, what, to only sell. Yes, sometimes when you buy, you can't just buy when the market is here, obviously, because the market will just keep going lower. Remember, Apple and the other companies, and mostly they are in NASDAQ, they pulled out of Russia, and that is going to cost them something, even if it's not going to be like too much, but maybe 2%, 3%, or 4% of their revenue is going to be like disappear. So which means the value that they had before they were in Russia is going to be way too different, as they no longer have them. Also, maybe let's say also Ukraine, because at the moment when people are still running from war, it means they can't use those systems, they can't buy phones and stuff like that. So it means those two countries at the moment, for those sales that were happening, they're going down. That's why we're going to see those companies not gaining much. But we're still going to see maybe some seriously sell off. The market seems like it not really react to that, but I think that's still going to happen. But what can we say on NASDAQ at the moment? What we can say is, remember, the market is still on bearish momentum. Yes, sometimes when the market creates something like this, find a system that is going to you're going to understand. It is going to show you where to buy, where to sell, this types of support areas, resistant areas. If you have that system that is going to show you that, you're going to be there just to take the decisions. It means it's going to be way too easy for you to understand what's really happening in the market, because the market is crazy at the moment. So alone, sometimes you might get distracted. Some of the things you won't see them. So the best thing that you can do is find something that is going to help you. And I said that system is only $35. You just get that, and it's going to help you to do so much stuff. So thank you guys, and it's actually meant for NASDAQ, US30, German 30. So it's not like the ones that they were used to make for currency pairs. Simple as that. So please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Actually, I wanted to make this video very, very, very short. Why? Because we had a load shedding. The power just came back now around 13 past 10. So before that happens again, because sometimes they will just say it's 2 hours, but the market, the power just come back within few minutes again, it can go. So I was just making this very, very quick for you so that you can see what's really happening in the market. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bam.